Hi, this is Caitlin Magness. Welcome to my LibGuide/finding aid on American literature. I was an English major in my undergrad, so it almost seemed natural to pick this subject. This LibGuide is meant for use by undergrads in an academic library just getting into American literature. While I use the University of Missouri system as a foundation, it is by no means limited to use by MU students. So, what I'm going to do in this video tutorial is just give a brief overview of the LibGuide and an example of how it might be used in the class. As you can see, scrolling down, the LibGuide is divided into 5 sections. We have research and criticism, primary text resources, general reference, and scrolling down more, we have journals and biographical and historical resources. And that's about all you need to get started in the study of American literature. For example, let's say you're in an English class and your professor wants you to write a short paper on a story by Ernest Hemingway through a theoretical lens of your choosing. The problem is you don't know much about Hemingway and you have no idea what critical approach to take to get started. So let's use this LibGuide for help. Here under biographical resources, we have a list of American writers from the Encyclopedia Britannica. And it's basically a directory of American writers organized by time period. It's quite large, so I'm going to use a Control F for Hemingway. And there he is. Following this individual link will bring us to his author profile. There's some information here available without a subscription, such as basic biographical information as well as a preview of the article. So you can see here that he was noted both for his intense masculinity and widely publicized life. So that term masculinity gives me this idea of where I might start as far as a critical approach to a Hemingway story. And going back to the LibGuide, I don't have time for it here, but I can use any of these databases under research and criticism to search for scholarly articles on Hemingway and masculinity and gender. And that's just one example of how a LibGuide can come in handy.